Guys, and welcome back to the Journey of Self. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host, Brandy, and this is The Journey. Okay, guys, so as promised, I did actually launch the Journey of Self jewelry collection in July. It has been up on the website, thejourneyofself.org. You can go there and you can buy the jewelry directly off the website. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be featuring a piece of jewelry every time I do the readings, okay? Currently on the website, we do have 80 custom pieces of jewelry on the website, earrings, bracelets, anklets, things of that nature. Some are fashionable, such as the Savannah and the Set collection, and others are spiritual, such as these two featured here on the end, such as the 4 Elements bracelet as well as the Manifestation bracelets. Okay, so this is the piece that I would like to feature this month, the Manifestation bracelet. All right, as you guys can see, this is a mixture of small beads as well as larger beads, okay? This bracelet is about 11 links, or 11 rings, I should say, and can be customized, where you can add rings or take rings away. You can also get this bracelet featured without the larger stones, okay? In that particular case, it looks like this. The larger stones are going to be absent. Hey guys, all right, so this is going to be the Aries life purpose reading. All right, I just did the love reading for the Aries, and let me tell you guys, these readings actually go hand in hand. When we were talking about love, obviously I do these readings because everyone is not looking for a relationship and everyone is not necessarily in love, okay? But for the people who are in love, I'm starting to see exactly what the issue is. You guys are vibrating extremely high, okay? Whatever this is, this career, your regular life, your business, whatever you're doing. Oh my God, Aries. First of all, I've already pulled a bunch of cards, okay? I pulled them when I was wrapping up the love reading. All right? I'm go right now. My energy level is go. Right. So I pulled these when I was just wrapping up the love reading. Okay, let's talk about what we pulled. The King of Wands. Oh, the sun glare is going to be something, huh? This is the gold tarot, by the way, guys, if you're interested. Okay. The King of Wands. Facts, right? The 8 of Pentacles. You guys are working hard. Booyah! The Ace of Wands, that new spark of energy, that newness, that new, that get up and go-ness, that energy, that spark. The Chariot, ooh, because we moving on. Bigger and better things with control. I love it. And boom, here we are. Yeah. Now, for those who watched the love reading and now you're into the general, the reason why you may be, your life may be great right now, right? You're doing well at work. You're innovative. You're a leader. You're doing well. If you're starting a new business, let me tell you, you are going to have some groundbreaking ideas. You are going to be a leader in your field. This is when we talk about, the King of Wands, we're talking about the people who bring the new, okay? These are the people that come up with the new innovative ideas that the rest of the world follows. No apologies need to be given. It's not about people understanding where you're coming from. Don't be the emperor in reverse, where you're nasty, you're domineering, and things of that nature. You don't even need to be. Because your ideas are valid. You're good all the way. Okay? The 7 of Cups. You guys have to be careful because your magnetism is so high that so many doors are opening up to you. Meanwhile, they're not all a good choice. When you have the Seven of Cups, only one choice is generally the right choice. So you guys have to really dig deep and look really hard for what it is that you're looking to achieve. Let's go ahead. I'm going to clarify a little bit with some life purpose cards by Doreen Virtue. As I look around, a lot of my cards are by Doreen Virtue. Yeah. I have a couple of decks that are not, but for the most part, yes. First card out. Whoo! Heart's Desire. What does that say, guys? It says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your realities and your dreams become a reality. Excuse me. The angels are supporting and guiding you and protecting you as your dreams become reality. That's what it says. As your dreams become reality. That's it. That's it, guys. That's it. And that's exactly how this reading feels. It feels as though you guys are on top of your game and you're headed speeding forward to where you're going. And where you're going is a place where you have opportunity and choices. Do not squander or waste them. Okay, that's always a lesson in that particular idea, right? You don't want to squander or waste them. Infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Some of you are looking to find out what your life purpose is. Okay? Let's see if I could pull some cards and maybe find out exactly what some of you should be doing, okay? Now listen, you guys, this is what you should be aware of. If you guys are starting your own business or doing anything like that, you have to be aware of contracts and things of this nature and offers and things that sound too good to be true, or any offers that anyone is making you. You need to be conscious of these offers, and you need to be mindful that there's a possibility that every option is not a real and valid option. Okay? It's funny. To actually show these cards, I need to turn them away from the light because they are reflective. They have a lot of gold leaf on them. There's a lot of light in this window. I mean, there's a lot of light in this window. There's a lot of light in this video, you guys. Open my window as big as day, like whatever. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are doing like anything with your accounts and stuff like that, trying to expand your business, be sure not to let anyone, have access to this information. If you have any opponents or anyone, challenge any competitions or things of that nature, any competition, you guys need to do not underestimate your competition. I have to close this window a little bit. It's like I can't really see much. Some light is good, but not too much. I can't see much. Anyway, so you guys have to really watch out for yourselves, because at this point you're on top, and people always come for the people on top. It's just part of what goes on. All right. Some people, will not be able to achieve their life purpose because of their heart and because of their focuses And it's not even that they won't be able to achieve. It's just like they're not there yet. They're not trying to grow. They're not trying to make it in that direction just yet. Or they feel like you're in their way, which is weird because no one can stand in your way of your life purpose. It's tailor-made for you. You were tailor-made for it. No one can stand in your way. Life purpose is one of those things that we hold ourselves back from because we're not ready to do the things necessary to walk into it. There is going to be some type of shakeup in your life. Some of you are going to be artists. I did see that card come out. Excuse me. Yep. Some of you are going into a life of art. Some of you are going into a life of music. And some of you are going to do teaching. And specifically of people younger than yourself. Okay? There is going to be a huge shakeup. There may be something like, maybe like a natural disaster or something of that nature, or something happens. Maybe it could be anything like a fire or something like that, or some type of flood, natural disaster, things of that nature. I don't see anything like death or sickness. That's not it. But you guys need to get your insurance policies together, or anything you need to get together in reference to your business to protect yourself, or in reference to your personal assets. You need to protect yourself. Okay? And as for a relationship, some of you will be experiencing a broken relationship. And to be quite honest to you, let me tell you, there are people who may have come back from your past in reference to, relationship or things of that nature. And they're there because they see your magnetism. You're shining so brightly that you're actually attracting energetic vampires. So therefore, that's when you start to see secrets and things of that nature. I have the moon card clarifying some things. Okay, that's when you start to see secrets and deception come into play, because there are people who were trying to get a piece of the pie and they didn't earn any. So that's considered stealing, right? When you try and take something that does not belong to you. There are people trying to steal in whichever way. Listen, this is not something that's worrying me and I'm like, oh my God, watch out for it. No. And as far as the love thing goes, I feel like because your feelings are invested, you're going to be susceptible to, someone maybe being able to get over on you emotionally. But as far as assets and physically, pay attention and only give what you can afford to lose permanently. As far as borrowing money, helping someone out with a loan, investing into someone else's business or someone else's life, only give what you can actually afford, because then you won't feel the loss as great. But there may be some type of relationship breaking up, and it's not because you're successful. I don't care what this person says, because I sometimes can hear these excuses that these people are giving and the things these people are saying. Let me tell you something. Don't let them make you think that in your mind, that it's because of you and the success that you've had and your focus. They only came to get in your business and to get a piece of the pie. You guys are going to have to actually practice forgiveness as the situation progresses. Listen, you're going to be flying high, but people are going to act out of character. Let me tell you something. Ask any artist, musician is what I mean. They talk about it all the time, about how people change around them as they become more famous, as they become, more known. People change. It's not necessarily that they change. They still love the people that they love. They still want the life that they had. But as they change, and not really change, but as they become more famous or become more successful, people change and their desires for them, right? They're like, oh, you have money now. You should give me some. And you're like, no, I don't want to give you money. They're like, oh, you don't love me. No, I love you. I just don't want to give you my money. I never gave you money before. Why would I? Because you have it now. You could give it to me, right? No. It's mine and I need it. Or I want it, or I don't want to give it to you. Or if I give you, I gotta give them, and it's gonna be a whole thing. And, oh, well, you're different now. You've changed. I didn't change. I never gave you anything before except time, affection. I had nothing before, and we were just cool just knowing each other. We were cool just hanging out with each other. Now all of a sudden, because I have something, I should give it to you? I should buy you this and give you that? Mm-mm. Overall, guys, you're going to experience big, happy changes. There are some people that are going to have to be left on the wayside. All right, let me go ahead and pull a couple of spirit message cards for you guys. I feel like a lot of you are going to have to actually look back on your relationship with your parents, and there's a positive, relationship there that you're going to have to draw on. Probably for, the most of the people that I'm talking to, it's a positive relationship that you have with your father, especially if you were a woman. Okay. And it says a father's love. Purple, you guys, before I forget, purple is very significant for you this month. Okay. It is a color of power for you this month. It says a father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see that you are at a low point, whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life. There is always hope. And I feel like that message was for people who have lost someone, and that person or those people were very significant. They were kind of like your rooting team, the team that rooted for you, your cheerleading squad. And now that you're without these people, this person, you may be looking for this in other people or hoping to find this again. You may never find that, but don't worry. These people are still cheering you on. They're still rooting for you. So you never lost it. You never lost it. But Spirit wants you to know, universe wants you to know, the message for you today is to be an inspiration yourself. And it is always better to be the lender instead of the borrower, right? And that is the position that you are moving into. The innovator as opposed to the subordinate. That's where you're going. Okay? And it's always better to be the lender, not the borrower. So be kind to those around you. Yes, be generous, but only with what you can spare. Those resources belong to you for your life purpose, for you to live your life. Okay? You do not have to feel guilty and give them away. These are your resources, your time, your energy, your materials. Okay? All of these resources that you have, that you use to gain yourself, to gain your position, these are yours. The last card that I'd like to read for you is Inspire Passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reunite and reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn, reconnect you with all that is sacred. Because when you find your life purpose, it's like turning the sun on inside. No rainy day will ever be able to turn it off. And it's like one of those things where you find what you love is, I don't know the exact quote. I can't remember it exactly. But when you find something you love, you'll never work a day in your life, right? Because when you go to work, it's your passion. You just happen to get paid for it. And that's what you call a gift. When you can do something naturally and you love it, and then you can also sustain yourself and support yourself with it. That's called a gift. You guys are gifted. You have a talent, and it is time for you to use it. Walk in and step into it. And don't be afraid, and don't feel guilty for what you can't give other people. Actually, one of the strongest types of love is where you teach a person to fish as opposed to fishing for them. So if you can inspire, inspire. If you can teach, teach. If your music is going to help, then do that. If your art is something that you're passionate about, then do that. And that will bring more to the world than you giving away your assets and your energy in a simple, vampiristic way. This will not help. Letting people feed off of you because your life has gained momentum and has changed and transformed is not helping other people. They have to find the energy, harness it, invest it, and then harvest it on their own. All right, Aries, this has been an amazing reading. I love this. All right, you guys are on your way. Namaste and have a great rest of your day.